Hello, we're back again. Okay, so today we're going to introduce our new spelling words. We're going to talk about our tricky A. We're going to have some tricky words in our new reading from our Sir Gus reader. And we are going to have vocabulary words. So we're going to start with our alphabetizing using our spelling words. Now, we've learned different alphabetizing ways. This one is just by looking at the alphabet itself. Now, I think some of you already learned that. At least in my class, we learned it by looking at the alphabet. So maybe some of you already know this, but maybe some of you don't. So, if you were to have a word, and let's say the word was angel. You know that word is going to be first because it starts with the letter A. And then we have bundle, cattle, and cookies. Now, cattle and cookies both start with C, so you have to look at the second letter and realize that one of them has an A and one has an O. And that is how you look at the alphabet and say, oh, look, cookies has an O, cattle has an A, cattle has the A which starts first in the alphabet and O is second in the alphabet. So they go cattle, then cookies, education, fiction, gravel, inspection, jewel, label, motion, pickle, question. Now we also have two S's. One is the word schwa and one is shuffle. Once again, you have to look at the second letter. One has a C and one has an H. So you look at the alphabet. We have it above us. You look at the alphabet. One has a C, one has an H. And you know that the C comes first in the alphabet and H comes second in the alphabet. So schwa would be first, then shuffle. The last word is turtle. Those are your spelling words for this week. Okay, they're kind of difficult, but I know you guys can do it. You guys are smart kids. Okay, the next thing we're going to talk about is the tricky A. Okay, the tricky A, we're going to talk about its sounds. The first one is just the A as in hat. Hat. Band. Band. Last. Last. As you notice, all three of those have a short A. Now, the A-E, this is A, this one's A. The A-E is paper, later, and lady. As you notice, this one is the long A. The last one is the schwa. The A that is the schwa. So we have about, along, and balloon. So about, along, and balloon. All of those have a schwa in them. Now the last thing we're going to talk, second to last thing we're going to talk about is our reader in Sir Gus. The story is called The Wizard. Now what is a wizard? I bet you know. I bet you guys know what a wizard is. My guess is you know what a wizard is. But if you don't, I'm going to tell you. A wizard is a magician that is found in fairy tales. Okay? And they often cast spells that make people do such things as falling asleep for a very long time. That's one of the things that wizards can do in a fairy tale. Now, the tricky word is wizard. One of the tricky words that we have is wizard. Now, the AR in wizard, the reason it's tricky is that it has an AR. Now, you would think that it would be pronounced R, but it's not. Wizard. Hear the ER? Yeah. That ER makes it different, makes it a tricky word. Wizard, okay? We also have break. B-R-E-A-K the E-A is usually pronounced with an E, but this time this word is pronounced with an A-E, break. Okay, so it's a little different. It's a tricky word. Now, the last thing that we're going to talk about is our vocabulary. Let me bring this out. And let me come around here on this side. And we're going to talk about, we only have 5 words, okay? We have, or 3. I think we only have 3. Screeched is to make a shrill cry, okay? Make a really high-pitched cry. Dungeon is a dark prison, often in a medieval castle, where they keep prisoners. Cast a spell, that's the last one, is to do magic by saying a combination of words like hocus pocus and using potions or spells to make strange things happen. Now, the last thing I want to talk to you about is in Wizard, you need to read and find out what scary things happen in the Wizard. Okay? So make sure you're reading that to find out what scary things happen in that story. All right? Have a good day. Love you guys. Bye.